Hey guys, Don here. Going to do some German memorizing. Hopefully, I'll remember to switch it over because I'm playing Alex tomorrow and I don't like my odds in German. Then I'm going to put some of these words into a German app here, German GPT that Johannes created. So it's a German English vocabulary app. Pretty cool. Show you how that works. Maybe we'll learn a couple of these words. But for now, I don't really know German unless it's really a simple word. So shower. Ned Ryer. Oops. Saus Schreier. Wieso-Gang. Feel for feel. And I'm pretty sure Hund is dog, and I'm guessing this is wagon or wage. Actually, it's probably wage, not a wagon, but I imagined a wagon. Passager house. So I'm guessing this is like a passenger house. Could be wrong. Überseegung. So like an Uber gang. Ugh. Interesting. These look kind of similar, don't they? Now let's just see how I did. Okay, 14. Ugh. Thought I did better. So this I saw like tail and like a gust. I guess I have to go backwards now. What is the English word for, and how could I memorize it? Let's see what they. So I saw tail, so it means part. Okay, so Johannes was kind of on the Johannes app is kind of on the same think wave as me here. So I thought of like a tail. So okay, yeah, that makes some sense there. I like that. Geist. So I thought of gust. Now do Geist. So it's ghost, okay. Gist. Okay, I thought of gust. He went gist, but kind of a similar idea. With the sound gist, sounds similar to geist. Where the gist of a tale. Okay, so he's going to kind of go in a more like meaningful way. That makes sense. Work Sam. So I saw my buddy Sam, and he was working. Let's see if I spelled it right. Work Sam is effective. Okay, he went with work Sam. I went work Sam, which together kind of sound like work magistery. We're putting some work into something. That's pretty good. How about adding some work to the potion made it magically Work some. Surprise. Okay, that's good. I like that. That was a good one, Johannes. Hey, how come I can only give a bad response? I want a good response. That was good. On field bar. So I saw like a file bar. Let's see what Johannes app thinks of. Infallible. Okay. On fail bar. Okay. So I thought of file. He went with the app. Went with fail. So how about this? At the every dart thrown was infallible, hitting it with ease. Unfail. Okay, an unfail bar, so it doesn't fail for infallible. Okay, that's the app is doing better than me. Feel, I think of file. I'm guessing I'm going to say we're probably on the same page here. Fallen, which means fall. Imagine a scenario where someone felt something as they fell. Feel, fall. Okay. Okay, so I guess it sounds more like feel than it sounds like file. Yeah, this is really good. I'm really impressed so far. Huffed. Okay, I didn't even huffed. I don't even know what I would think here is hip. Hoof. So maybe like a horse dancing, maybe with big. Yeah. Wow. This is really good, Johans. So the hoof, the horse are like big hips. Überzeugung. How did I get this right and I didn't get hoofed? Überzeugung. So I thought like an Uber conviction. To help memorize, you might play with over from Uber and sung. Imagine a scenario where someone's belief is so strong they'd sing it from the rooftops. How about with he sung his truce over the town, his voice echoing his deep conviction. So that's not bad. I would go with, instead of over, I would go with Uber, but I mean, I am an English speaker, so passager. I'm going to say this is passenger or passenger. Passage. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So they're just, instead of like, they're just thinking of a passage for something. House. I think house is just house, but I kind of think of like a French word hot here, but let's see what. Hopefully my internet keeps going. Okay, is house, yeah. So it sounds like house, just pronounced a bit differently. So yeah, they're just going. I almost think, does it sound like mouse? The mouse in the house. There we go. The mouse in the house. Hund, I think, is dog, and I also think of like hundred from English. So I think of like $100 bill. Pretty confident this is dog. Yeah. Hound. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Hound. So it's just pretty straightforward, isn't it? Wagon. So first I thought of a wagon, but I think this is wage. So I'm gonna say like a wagon full of money, if I'm right. Oh, it's car. Okay. Oh, Volkswagen. Yeah, that makes to think of it. Um, the wagon zoomed down the street as if it were a speedy wagon. I don't like that one as much. But it's still a good thought. Let's just see. Try again. I didn't like that one. Oops. Okay, but I think that one's pretty easy. I'm gonna say this is idiotic. Idiot. I think is idiotic. Yeah, I don't think you really have to put too much into that one. Galaxies. Yeah, I think this is just galaxies. I'm not going to. It's just galaxy. Okay. Himmel. So I thought of Jimmy Kimmel for Himmel. Obviously, that's not what the word means, and I don't think this is what the app will come up with. That's what I came up with. Let's just see. Is sky. So the to help memorize it, you might think of hum and imagine the sky humming. How about creative connection? As dawn breaks, the Himmel. So maybe like a bird that hums in the sky. I would just go with Jimmy Kimmel, like flying through the sky, but obviously that's pretty specific. It's good. This is a really impressive work. Attribute. Okay, that's just going to be our attribute. Harpoon. How did I forget this? Harpoon. I'm going to say this is a harpoon. Like is harpoon. Yeah. Oh wow. So the harp. It's spelled a little bit differently. And actually spelled the same. What am I talking about? Harp's tune and the harpoon. Okay. Okay, I see how it's going. Bezugen. I think of begin. Let's see. Is to testify. Okay, and the Überzeugung was conviction. Bezugen. So yeah, now that I'm seeing that, Bezugen, bees zooming in to testify about the best flowers. That's yeah, that's one of my favorites so far. That's well played. Zoo shower. Zoo shower. Is viewer. So I really was stuck on this one. I did not make a good image here. Zoo shower. Okay. So that's how I would say the word. And then people are imagining a gathering at a zoo for the sudden shower at the zoo. So the zoo shower. And people are watching it. That's okay. Niedriger. I'm probably butchering German right now. Did I spell it right? Niedriger, yeah. Oh no, what happened? It sounds like knee darker, which one feels like a fun keyword for our mini story. What does it mean? Means lower. Sounds to make a little story. Knee or darker. Let's go darker. Absolutely. Knee trigger. Let's go back to where it was before. I think we had it set up good. Knee trigger is lower. A knee digger. So maybe they're like digging something and they're down to their knees in dirt as they got lower. To plant the seed, the knee digger bent, felling the earth embraces efforts. Lowering themselves. So they did mention, kind of what I was thinking. Okay, this is really cool. Like, this is interesting because a lot of the times they were kind of thinking how I would think, and I'm guessing like kind of how Johannes would think. So that's kind of interesting because seems like we've almost replicated what we're doing, so that's really impressive. Great job, Johannes.